Hi, I'm Grace, a researcher on the EdConnect project from Boston College, and today I'll be talking about how to navigate the EdConnect Dashboard. This dashboard shows the results of the surveys to the public school households regarding the impact of broadband internet connection as a result of the EdConnect project. You can learn more about this project by expanding the description or by clicking View Survey. This project has been going on for 2 years, so you can select to either look at the 2021 results, the 2022 results, or both years. Today we are only going to look at the 2022 response year. Next, you can select which questions to view, and they are sorted by household characteristics or survey questions. Under household characteristics, a couple questions have been pre-selected, and you can add additional questions to view. I'm going to select the box located next to at least one Black child in the household to make this question also viewable. Under survey questions, I will do the same and this time select the question, Digital devices help me get things done quicker. Now you can see that those two charts are displayed at the beginning of the viewable charts, as well as the pre-selected questions are viewable. Next, we're going to look at the various display options for these different graphs. The first thing you can do is choose if you want the parents' responses to be viewable by count, as they are now on the x-axis, or change that to percentages. So now you see the percent of parents who responded to each question. When you hover over the bar, you can see that exact number of how the parents responded, such as 216 responding, strongly agree to digital devices help them get things done quicker. Next is the multi-select feature, which can be a little bit tricky, but we're going to go over it 2 times. When you have multi-selected all, this means that when you click on a bar, it becomes highlighted orange to signify who it is representing. But if I were to click yes to at least one Black child in the household and strongly agree to digital devices help me get things done quicker, the orange now represents in other bars parents who responded in that way to both of these questions. However, and you can see that that represents 110 parents given this top bar, and the total responses is always 400. But if I were to switch this to any, now that number gets bigger because now I'm looking at people who responded strongly agree to digital devices help me get things done quicker, or who responded at least one Black child in the household. And it also represents those people who did respond in that way to both of those questions, but this is a larger group. Now, for the highlighted display, you can choose to overlay or replace. Overlaying means that you can see both the blue and the orange responses at the same time, but when you switch to replace, only the orange is viewable. This is especially useful if you're doing something where you're looking at a very small group, such as those who responded that their gender is male and who responded strongly disagree to digital devices help them get things done quicker. Now, as I said, the any group is always larger than the all group, but when you're looking at that, now you might want to replace so you can see the exact number of people who responded in this way. Now, as I said, I'm going to go over that multi-select tool one more time, just so we can really understand what that's meaning. This time we're going to look at the EPB connectivity status and those who responded that their EPB connectivity status is active. We'll also select those who responded never to in the last month they've personally used digital devices to learn about work or job opportunities. Now, that orange in the rest of the questions means parents who responded never to this question and EPB active for their connectivity status. So when you look at the question, at least one Black child in the household, if you were to scroll over that orange, you would see that 23 parents have at least one Black child in the household who are also in EPB connectivity status of active and who have never in the last month used their digital devices to learn about work or job opportunities, versus their total being 183. And that is just a brief overview of what these tools do. If you ever forget what any of these display options mean, you can just hover over the question mark and learn a little bit more. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy using this dashboard.